Hey everyone, what's good? It's me, Drew Ojisan, and welcome back to another episode of NBA 2K18, where you see me destroy the Philadelphia 76ers this time, and I eat Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid's liver out, and I eat them in front of their families, and I eat them sound like Mike Tyson right now, man. I was just kidding, by the way. Welcome back to another episode of NBA 2K18, and that means I'm going to talk about some basketball again. And recently, the finals concluded with the Warriors beating the Cavs to win their third championship in 4 years. Too much to everyone's surprise. Not really. Now the offseason has commenced and everyone's going to figure out how to catch up to the Warriors and possibly beat them. And one of the biggest questions this offseason is, where's LeBron going to go? What is LeBron James's next team? Is it still going to be the Cavs or somewhere else? And there are 8 teams that I really like for all the teams that he's been linked to. So I'm just going to tell you what teams those are. So the Cavaliers, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Philadelphia 76ers, the Houston Rockets, the San Antonio Spurs, the Miami Heat, the Golden State Warriors, and the Boston Celtics. And I was breaking this down early, so I'm just going to go straight right to where I think he should go. And then where I think he will go after that. So the team I really like out of all of this is Boston. And obviously there's going to be a lot that has to happen, but I just really, if you're LeBron, you do everything you have to do to get to Boston, because number one, that team's in the East. And the road to the finals is easier in the East. As you can see, he's dominated the conference for 8 years straight, and he's been to the finals 8 straight years in the East. So you have that going for you, and you don't want to let that go. If I were LeBron, I wouldn't let that go. And also, LeBron's never played with an excellent coach in his career, and that's what Brad Stevens is. And I think he's one of the 2 or 3 best coaches in the NBA, along with Greg Popovich and Steve Kerr. So I think he's the best out of all of them. Me personally, it's not just the Boston fan in me speaking. So I really think he's that damn good of a coach. Also, they're a very young team, and they pushed LeBron's Cavs to 7 games, and they were leading the series 3-2. And I thought they should have won that series, and I was heartbroken when they couldn't. But they can show that could have easily beat LeBron's team. And with Kyrie and Gordon Hayward coming back, and possibly maybe Anthony Davis down the line, or possibly a Kawhi this offseason, they're a potential dynasty. I think they will win championships in the next couple of years. I don't know how many, but I definitely think they can win one within probably 3 to 5 years. So yeah, if I were LeBron, I would do everything in my power to get to Boston. But obviously there's a lot of other stuff surrounding that team. The biggest one of them all is obviously Kyrie left Cleveland to show everyone that he's the man. And do you guys think that Kyrie would like if LeBron followed him to Boston? I don't think he will, but if I were Kyrie, if I want to win a championship, I would definitely think about getting LeBron. But obviously that's up to Kyrie. I think Danny Ainge is going to consult him first and foremost, though I doubt it. But yeah, there's that dynamic with Kyrie, and obviously a lot of moves have to happen in order for LeBron to get there. And the relationship with LeBron and Boston is really weird. So at first I was tempted as a fan. I'm really tempted right now to say, oh my goodness, I want LeBron on the Boston Celtics. But part of me is like, man, no, this leaves a bad taste in my mouth. So yeah. But I really think if I were LeBron, I would do everything in my power to get to Boston. But this from a purely basketball standpoint. If I want to win championships, and Boston's still a big market, so I definitely think about getting to Boston, number one. I think that's an excellent fit for him. The next 2 teams I really like is Philadelphia and Houston. With Philadelphia, again, that's in the East, and they're one of the 2 best teams in the East. And if LeBron goes there, they're easily the best team in the East. And they don't really have to do much in order to get LeBron. They have the cap room to sign him, so they don't need to do any big roster turnover in order to get LeBron. You can sign LeBron and essentially keep the team that you had last year. So that's definitely a plus for them. And you can play with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid's like an excellent defender, and he can pretty much do everything offensively. So he's a transcendent talent, and Ben Simmons as well. Once he gets that jumper down, he's definitely going to be a problem. And yeah, again, Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons are two transcendent talents potentially. And there's a wild card that they have there, obviously, with Markelle Fultz. But yeah, we still don't know how he's going to turn out. But he's definitely a low risk, high reward at this point, now that LeBron's there. But nobody knows yet. They have a good coach, and yeah, they have the cap room to sign him. But what they don't have going for them is obviously the burner Twitter account scandals just happened, and they fired their GM, and there's instability there for a bit, but that's not going to last a long time, and LeBron can overcome bad ownership and bad management. So I don't think that's a huge problem for them. And the other problem that they have to think about is LeBron's fit with Ben Simmons. Both of them are basically the same player. LeBron is Ben Simmons and Ben Simmons is LeBron as far as play style goes. So the fit there is iffy, and LeBron's gonna have to sacrifice in order to fit perfectly with Philadelphia, because right now Ben Simmons can't shoot, and you're not gonna have a lot of options with him scoring the ball. So I would work with LeBron off the ball. If I were LeBron, I would work off the ball. So yeah, there you have it with Philadelphia. And with Houston, they could easily win the NBA championship if Chris Paul was healthy. So yeah, and obviously there's a lot of moves that have to happen. They're gonna have to make some trades. They're gonna have to sign Chris Paul, who's seeking a max contract this year. So yeah, so those are the three teams that I think LeBron should go to. So number one, top of that list is the Boston Celtics. The second is Philadelphia, and the third is Houston. So there you go. Where I think he will go, I think he will go to either Houston or Philadelphia. I've been flip-flopping with this the whole week. I really don't know what LeBron's going to do with that and between those two teams, but I think he will sign with either Philadelphia or Houston for the reasons I stated. Philadelphia's in the East, and they'd be the best team if LeBron signs there, and Houston's obviously good enough to win the West. And with those two markets, they're two big markets, so LeBron's brand is going to be intact. So there you guys have it. I apologize if it's a bit scatterbrained. So again, I think LeBron should go to Boston, but I think he will go to either Houston or Philadelphia. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you have anything to say in the comments below as to what LeBron's going to do, if you have some insight on that, let me know in the comment section. And also press the subscribe button and press the notification bell in order to get content from me immediately, and you will know exactly when I come out. This was fun, young bloods. I'll see you guys later. See you in the next video. So long.